members of Salome and distinguished churches. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Suddenly, my phone rang. Can you come here to teach your students? It was for my workplace. On that day, I didn't have my course, but my only choice was saying yes. I had to go to my workplace. My part-time job is a teacher in class school. Every day, I have to prepare for the lesson and make a report of the lesson in extra time. But in extra time, I was not paid. My ideal part-time job is different from this one. Students can get rewards and experiences for their efforts. I think this is what a part-time job should be. But black boys is not what a part-time job should be. Recently, students like me sacrifice themselves for black boys. Black boy means a part-time job which discusses students' lives in university. For example, students end up not getting paid for their overtime efforts and cannot take enough rests. Let me tell one story of my friends. My friend worked in a Japanese food restaurant. In this restaurant, as a rule, women should dress in kimono while working. Of course, it is complicated and it takes a long time to dress in kimono, so she should have gone to her workplace 1 year before her work begins. But in this time, she was not paid. She thought, it is natural, this is a rule, I should obey this rule. But she didn't know it was illegal treatment. Black whites distort students' life in university like hell. Now, many students accept wrongful treatment, like my friends. According to the research of the Dr. Oji in Tokyo University, 70% of students who do a part-time job accept wrongful treatment, like my friends. It is obvious that many students accept wrongful treatment. Then why do they accept such black whites? Such situation often leads to students to some troubles for students, physically and mentally. I'd like to introduce one of the troubles which is peculiar and familiar to teaching to students. It's a serious effect on studying in university. Japanese students are always deprived of their time by part-time job, and moreover, black whites deprived of more time and more power. According to the research of the Cabinet Office, 59% of students do a part-time job, and according to the research of the project group which takes measures against black kids, 27% of students work for 15 to 20 hours per week, and 28% of students work for 20 or more hours per week. From these data, it is obvious that many students are deprived of their time and power by black whites. Everyone, you may think that students study enough? Is that so problematic? But I think studying in university is very important, because the studying in university is different from in junior high school. The subject which you study in university relates to your future directly, of course, what you decided to do. So I think studying in university is very important. Of course, studying and a part-time job are both important, but I think it's not okay that studying a part-time job makes you unable to study. So why do they accept such wrongful treatment? The major cause is that students don't have enough knowledge about black whites. It is only natural for students not to have enough knowledge, because the education of labor law is inadequate, and anyone think that for me, labor law seems to be difficult, and I'm not concerned with labor law. Such situation leads to students to have little understanding. So I'd like you to have the knowledge about black whites. knowledge that we lack. Please imagine, you are forced to a time shift without your permission. Do you think it is illegal or not? Can you say it's illegal clearly? So I'd like you to take some actions by yourself, but it is a little bit difficult, so I give you one suggestion. If you are in some troubles, the best way to deal with some trouble is to consult with someone who have intimate knowledge. But in this case, who do you think is reliable? In such cases, I strongly recommend you to consult with labor union. You may think it's difficult, but it's not so difficult as it seems. Recently, there are many unions which are managed by students and for students. And you can get you can consult with members of union eye to eye easily. You can get many advice. Some of the members may be in the same situation as you in the past, so you can get many advices for their experiences. So as a first step, please try to look at the website http://blackfight.union.com. Actually, I consult with labor union. I sent an email and met one of the members of the union. I was able to know that there are many people who are in the same situation as me, and I can get many advices about how to deal my workplace and get some knowledge about labor law. After that, I was able to tell my boss that I want to leave this workplace and leave this one. And then I found a new job with my knowledge. Society seems to be a labyrinth. In the labyrinth, we cannot take our step. But if we have a map named knowledge, we can take our step in the labyrinth. Make a map in the labyrinth through experiences and consultations. Everyone, suddenly you may receive a phone call. Can you come here to teach your students? Please wait. Please think it is okay or not. You don't have to say yes. Have your map in the labyrinth. Thank you for listening.